sounds beyond cool.
Now, here's Mike.
All right, let's find out about what went on when we couldn't see behind the scenes. Tana Goertz from The Apprentice here. And I don't know whether you still want me to say Tana Goertz from The Apprentice. Is it so?
Oh, no, that's fine.
Okay.
No, that's a big accomplishment, so I will take that title.
Because she's the Mary Kay lady. She's the book writer. She's an entrepreneur at HeyTana.com.
Now, how long did you have to stay away from your family to do that?
It was 62 days.
Oh, my
and
goodness.
It was amazing. My wonderful son and my wonderful daughter, they did not gripe at all. They didn't say don't go. They completely wanted me to go, follow my dreams. My husband is so supportive. So without a wonderful family, I could have never gone. And that's why I never wanted to make fun of Verna for when she had to quit, because she was a mother and she might have not had the support that I had. So I thank my husband. He took care of everything and made it so I was able to go.
Well, didn't he got some pearl cufflinks?
But he didn't know he was getting those when he said I could go. But yes, I did. I surprised Curtis with the cufflinks for my first task that I won, the Mikimoto Pearl cufflinks. And he was so amazing. He surprised me on my birthday with the Mikimoto earrings that I wanted for myself. Actually, these earrings right now. He surprised me, and he called them and found the same earrings that they offered us. And I was just screaming. Miles, was I not screaming at the Olive Garden?
Miles is playing a game saying, I get this all the time.
Miles is like, she was embarrassing me.
Oh, I want these for my husband.
Oh, it was so sweet. And I gave them to Curtis right there while we watched it. He had no idea, because I had to hold on to him for 6 months, and I'm like, oh, these would look so good with his suit today. So then as the show aired, I gave them to him, and he was like, baby, I can't believe you didn't buy something for yourself.
That is so
I'm
cool.
like,
We're talking with Tana Goertz from The Apprentice, of course, wife and author and Mary Kay lady and entrepreneur and public speaker now. All right, tell me, George and Carolyn.
oh my,
Okay.
tough.
That's what I was going to... Tough is in reality, or is that just a TV face, or they're really like...
They
rough?
were as tough as nails. I thought George would be like a little grandpa. I'd want to put my arm around him, have a cup of cocoa together. No, he was so tough. Carolyn was tougher. And it's no coincidence that the person that gets Carolyn to follow him around on the final challenge doesn't win the task. But she is really, really, really tough. Never smiled.
I know.
And you just look at them for like a little ounce of encouragement, like, oh, please, just tell me we're on the right page. Are we doing okay? And nope.
Not happening.
You get
Nothing.
no emotion, they don't care.
Nothing. Donald Trump was nicer than the two of them combined.
Wow.
Now, you think that's by design?
I think so. I do. I think they just say, but you know what? If somebody told me, Tana, you got to play, tough girl for, a challenge or a task, I'd be like, okay. And then when the cameras weren't rolling, I'd be like, good job, girl. You are rocking. I'd be like, you are so on it, but nothing. And it was just like, throw me a crumb, man.
Throw me a bone here.
Throw me a bone, man.
How was Trump? I mean, really and truly.
And you know what? I only speak the truth. So Trump was actually really cool. I did come home and I said, wow, he was really cool. It was the most challenging, stressful time of my life. And I've done a lot of crazy, hard things in my life. And this was by far the most challenging. And Trump kind of put a smile on his face and made it so that you saw a little light at the end of the tunnel, and he kind of made it so it wasn't as stressful. And then when I got to have breakfast in his home, he was completely himself without the cameras rolling. He was completely real. We gelled and we got along great, and he said some wonderful things to me, and he was a nice guy, to be quite honest with you.
Now, how about Bill Rancic? Was he okay?
I never had to deal with Bill.
Uh-oh.
I didn't have to deal with him.
I never had to deal with him. I can pick up on subliminal cues. I never had to deal with him.
You know what? He seemed like a nice guy. I didn't have a problem with Bill or Kelly. I just saw them in the elevator going up to the live finale, where I was ready to get thrown under the bus but wasn't going to let it happen. And I was ready for it, and that's the only time I saw Bill. We're
talking with Tana Goertz at 8:43 right now, and if there's still time for you to get down here and bring us a toy. We've got great food here. Thank you to the Valley West Inn. It's all for the children and families of Iowa. I'm a believer, even though I'm not a television star, I'm a believer that on the show, we see what they want us to see.
Absolutely.
It's edited in a certain way.
Absolutely.
Did you guys really not sleep sometimes?
Oh, no. It was It was amazing. I mean, we slept 2-3 hours lots of the night, and we never ever had a day off. So 62 days I was there. 2 days of traveling. I worked 60 days straight, and I'm a big eater. Round the clock, 3 meals, 5 meals.
You don't look like a big eater.
Well, I'm a big eater, and I was like, when are we going to catch ourselves a meal here? Because I didn't sign up for Survivor. This is The Apprentice. Where's the fillets, baby? And I'm telling you what, they starved us out, and we didn't sleep.
Oh, man. So what was the one thing you'd like to tell us about that experience that maybe I haven't even thought to ask? I think I've covered the bases, but what would be something that we would have no clue about that you could tell us about you find interesting?
Well, the first thing that comes to my mind, and I'm sure there's so many, is, and Curtis and my sister, who are both brilliant people, they said, because they got to meet all of the contestants, they said a lot of people think that, the Dannys and the Bryans and those guys on the show that got fired first, that they're just knuckleheads and they're not that brilliant. But really, all 18 of us were, I don't want to say successful, but we were. But there was a caliber of a person that we all had a lot of the similar traits as type A personalities. Now, there was a lot that had egos and had other things that are negative, but they were all really, really qualified individuals, but the way they were edited made them look like they were idiots, and that wasn't the case. So, you might just think, well, gosh, Todd was so stupid. He got fired at Burger King the first task. Well, actually, he was a brilliant man. He just had some bad luck his way, and then he got edited poorly.
Can I tell you something? Up until the last episode, I thought you had a slam dunk.
And you know what?
We all thought you had a slam dunk.
And you know what? I feel that way, and the only thing I'm mad about is that I allowed the producers to... They didn't put the words in my mouth, because I did say that they were the Three Stooges. But had I not said that...
We're the Three Stooges.
Had I not said that, they would have had nothing to tarnish me with. And if I was so close... But that doesn't matter, because even if I hadn't said that they were the Three Stooges, there was no way Mr. Trump was going to hire someone without a college degree.
No, that seemed
There's
predetermined
just no way.
to me, and they just suckered us in by the way it was editing, because there was no way you can go from has
you
a
didn't
home
say
run,
that in a mean way.
slam dunk to
I agree.
That was it.
No, I know. So they purposely had to do that. But,
Well,
and
TV
that's
is
okay.
TV.
That's TV, and that's what I signed up for.
Hey, we still love you.
Thank
You
you.
did a great job. You represented us very, very well.
Thank you.
Tana Goertz, I think I got to take a break here. I want to check back in and see where I am, because I'm having such a good time here that I'm probably losing track. Bob, I know we got to make Joel happy. Let's pay a couple of bills and come back on My 100.
My 80s, my 90s, my 100.
All right, there we go.
Ooh, he kissed me.
I know. First time ever.
There's no more. That's the end of magic.